Hello guys, welcome to this video, and in this Angular tutorial I will show you how you can create countdown timer. So guys, here you can see I had already created this best selling design. This one you can see. Okay, so in this video I will show you how you can create countdown timer. So here is the timer, okay, but now it's a static. So countdown timer means guys, this is the best selling product design. I mean, on this product a offer is going on. So how long the offer is going, so that is actually countdown timer, or you can say, someone says it countdown date also. That means here I have written static, that is after 192 days the offer will be closed. Okay, and today it's a 23 June. From today the offer is valid up to 192 days. So when it will be tomorrow, so that time days will be less and it will be 191 days, because one day I have already spent when it will be tomorrow. So this way the date will be less, and when it will over the 192 days, so offer will be expire. So that is actually countdown date, or someone says is countdown timer. So guys, I will show you how you can do that, but before that, here you can see I'm making a landing page. So I had already created this banner slider, and I had used owl carousel for all this slider, and this is best selling product design that I'm showing. And just here today I will show you how you can make it dynamically, I mean countdown date or timer. And I already made it this testimonial slider also, and this product design. Here you can see I can change product using hover effect, and this is the product also, you can see I can change. And this is partner slider, and also a footer design I had already made. Okay, and in this video just I will show how can do that, this countdown timer. So now it's a static. So first of all I will show you the preview of this timer, and then it will be more clear what I'm doing in this video. Okay, so first of all I will show you the preview. So guys, here you can see the preview. Now you can see the date is counting when it's just complete second. So the minute is less, from 29 to 28 minutes is left. When the minute will be complete, so that time the hours will be less, and when it will be complete 24 hours, then the days will be less. So this way you can check how long the offer is valid. If it's complete 194 days, so here it will be shown expiry date message. That I will show you in this video also. Okay, so I hope you have understand about countdown timer. And now I will move to my Visual Studio Code editor, and I will write the code in Angular for making this thing. Okay, so now I will move to my Visual Studio Code editor. So guys, here you can see I have opened app component.html file and app component.ts file, and I had already written some code, you can see, in ts file, and the same thing in app component. Okay, because this code are for this thing, this design, all the thing which I had already made in previous tutorial. So if you want to add this design in your page, and if you want to make this type of website, so you have to be watch my previous all this tutorial, and I will provide the link in description. So you can go to description and watch this video and add this type of design in your landing page. Okay, so now guys, here I want to show you that is this countdown timer, which I will make dynamically, I mean this one. So this one design is here. Okay, so just design you can see here. So if you want to add like this design, so you can watch my previous tutorial. Otherwise just here I will show you functionality. So here 194 is the days, 01 is the hours, like this way. Here you can see this one is coming data here, 01 hours 22 minutes and 24 seconds. You can see this data. Okay, so this data I will make it as a dynamically countdown timer. So first of all, here I have written the static data. So first of all I will bind this data. How I can do that? So guys, here just I will create an interpolation, and this interpolation I will write this. Actually it's a variable. So first of all I will create a variable. So this is the code for previous tutorial. So I will start to write from here. I mean, just this is export class. If I show, so inside this export class, just below of this all the code, I will start to write. So from here, so I will create a variable that is days, and now here I will write the type is number, because days is the number, like 1 day, 2 days. So this is the number, so days. Now suppose my offer is still is 194 days, I mean up to 194 days the offer is valid, and the hours. Okay, so same here I will write the type is number, because 24 hours, 23 days are the number. Hours, minute, seconds, both are the numbers. Okay, so hours is suppose 22 hours, and here minutes, so minutes is number, type is number also. So minute number is suppose 14 minutes, and here seconds. So seconds variable name I had written ACS seconds, and I will set the type is number, and it's a suppose 4 second, I mean 0.4 second. Okay, so here I have to be write only 4, so 4 second. And now this thing, this days, I will bind here in our HTML. I already bind this one. Now I will copy this hours here, and just static, instead of static here I will using curly braces, and I will paste this hour. So that means whatever the value I have assigned in this hours variable, these are the actually variable. Okay, so in Angular, I hope you know, we don't need to write var keyword, const keyword. Simply we can define the variable name and we can assign the value. So this variable data, just I am for getting like so this is the syntax for getting variable data. But in JavaScript and jQuery, if you are familiar with JavaScript and jQuery, so you will be know that we write document.getElement by id dot inner HTML, and then we pass the variable. But here just using curly braces we pass the variable, right? So now I will copy this minutes, and just here same thing, curly braces and minutes, and here this seconds, and here instead of this one using curly braces I will do. So save, and now whatever the data I have passed here value, so 194, 22, 14, 4, so that you will find here. You can see 22, 14 and 4 second, right? So now guys, this was is done, and now I will make this dynamically. So first of all here I will write a method. So the method is countdown and timer. So method name, variable name you can write as per your choice. Like instead of this countdown timer, you can write your name also, and the variable name you can write as per your choice also. Okay, so now guys, in this method I will just print console first of all, and everything I will show you in console so that it will be clear to you. So first of all in this console, just I will print hello, and I will show that is the function is executing perfectly or not. So on load I will call this function. So how can do that? In Angular we write the method inside this ng on init using this keyword like this. So if I call the method like this, so that means this method will be called on load. Okay, in JavaScript or jQuery we write document.ready or window.onload, but in Angular just the method we call inside this ng on init. So save, and I will open this one, and I will just open the console, and I will show you that is I'm getting in console value hello or not. So you can see I'm getting the value hello. So now the function is working perfectly. And now guys, here instead of hello, first of all I will just take the date. So where future date. Okay, so future date means guys how long our offer is valid, like up to 194 days. So that is from today to 194 days. So the 194 days, that is future days. So offer is valid up to future date, not a past date. If it is past, so that means offer is already expired. I mean offer is valid, that means it's a future date. So first of all I have to be set the future date, I mean who up to which date I want to valid our offer. So first of all I will write pre-default method of JavaScript, that is new date. So JavaScript and the framework of Angular, okay, I mean Angular is the framework of JavaScript. So that means all the method of JavaScript is valid in Angular. So new date is the pre-default method of JavaScript. So why we use new date? New date used for getting current date. So this new date method return current date. Okay. So here I will write console dot log and I will just copy and paste this variable in console. So I will check in console I'm getting today's date or not, I mean current date or not. So guys, here I did not add any logic up to. So this is the pre-default method, so you have to be remember this method name. This new date method return today's date. So here if I show, you can see today's date is Wednesday, June 23, 2021, and the time also, because when just we will set the offer validation, so that time just date is not I mean date is we have to be set the time also. Okay, I mean suppose just today is Wednesday and Thursday I want to expire my offer, so that means Thursday which time, so that I have to be mentioned. So new date method returns date and time also, you can see. So it's returning current date. So now if I set here the future date, I mean which date I want to expire my offer, so that is January 4. Okay, but you can write date future, any future date as per your choice, 2022, and the time also. So time means that is 15, I mean 15 means 3 p.m. So here you have to be write time format 24 hours. So 15:34 minute and 24 seconds. So now you will find this future date. So in the new, if you write only new date and parenthesis, so that time it will be written today's date, but inside this parenthesis if you want to set any date, so it will be written that date. You can set here past date also, right? But I don't need past date because the offer will be valid up to future date, not a past date. So that's why I have set a future date here. Okay, and now so I have to be just calculate how many days it's remaining. So here when I have set the future date, so this one is giving me the output, this, I mean here you can see this is giving me the output like this, I mean this future date. So here I will write the comment and I will show you the output. Okay, and now guys I have to be just calculate how many days is remaining for expiring our offer. So calculate will be start from today. So here I will write a variable today, and then if you write only new date method, so that means it will be written today. So if I save, first of all I will write the console also, console.log and this today variable and save. So you will find it will be written today. So you can see just it's returning today's date, this one. So now guys here I will do one thing now. So I'm getting the future date, how long the offer will be valid, and I'm getting today, I mean from today to how many days it's remaining for expiring our offer. So that is, so now guys how many days, so if I minus future date to today's date, so remaining date I will get. So here I will write var and distance. Variable name is distance, but variable name you can write as per your choice, but for related name just I have written that is distance, because future date to today's date that I need. So that's why here I will write future date minus today date, sorry, today, this one. So here I will write any. Okay, actually it's showing the error because guys we cannot minus number, I mean string value, when it's returning. That is the important thing. You can see when it's returning Tuesday January 04, so it's a return string also, right? And here it's also written string, so we cannot minus like string, like suppose a minus bb, we cannot write minus like this. Always we minus num or add multiply number value, like if it would be a 2 minus 1, so I can do that easily, the output will be 1. But someone if gives you to minus multiply add like string value, so we cannot do that. So here it's future date, it's returning as a string format, and also the today's date it's returning as a string format. So here that's why I'm getting error for minus here. So how I can do that? So guys, here I can do that like this future date I have to be convert into a number. So here JavaScript method provides a method, pre-default method, that is get time. So this get time method converts date into milliseconds. Okay, so I will show you the preview also. So first of all I will copy and paste this one, so you can see when I had written this get time, so that means it's converting our string value new date, I mean this one into a millisecond. Millisecond is a number, so the error is removed from here, you can see. And after converting this today millisecond, if I console this today, it will give you will see the output will be into a number millisecond value. So you can see now I'm getting value in millisecond after written get time. So same thing if I print for future date, so you will be find here the value is also millisecond. Future date value I will return, you can see also millisecond. So now the millisecond value I can minus easily, right? So if I minus this millisecond value, future date and today, so I will easily get the distance. So if I print save, so now here I will easily find the distance. You can see this is the distance actually, how many days it's remaining. So just from this millisecond value, now if I get the millisecond as a distance as a millisecond format, so now from this distance I have to be extract days, hours, minute and second, I mean how many days, hours, minute and seconds it's remaining, so that I have to be extract from this millisecond value. So how I can do that? So now guys, here first of all I will write another variable, that is days. So variable actually I already written here. So here I will write this dot days. So inside this dot days variable, here just I will calculate the days from distance value. Okay, so how I can do that? So just here I will write math dot float. It's also a JavaScript predefined method. So here you can understand guys, that is I did not add any logic up to, because here everything is the pre-default method of JavaScript. So just you have to remember the method, which method used for what purpose, that you have to remember. Logic I did not add anything, just here I have add a simple logic for remaining balance. Like if you have a, suppose if you have a 4 rupees and you just expenses 2 rupees, so what is the remaining, you can and you can just easily you can do that, like 4 minus 2 4, it's a balance is 2. Same thing, future date, I mean the offer value will up to, suppose here is the 24 days and today is 22, so that means it's remaining 2 days. I mean suppose today's days is 23 June, okay, and the offer will be expired tomorrow, like it's a 24 June, so it's remaining 1 day. So we can understand easily how, just 24 minus 23, it's a 1 day, we can do that. So same thing just I have done here, right? So now math.floor, math.floor, what is math.floor? So now guys, math.floor just return our round figure, like inside this math.floor if I pass 1.2, so I will get the output is 1, I mean it's written the round figure, this one. So I hope it's understandable for you. So inside this math.floor, just I will extract days from distance. So here inside this parenthesis I will write this variable distance, I mean this one. So distance divide, here I will write 1000 is the millisecond, so 1000 millisecond is second, 1 second, right? So guys, here I have divided into 1000 millisecond because time is always change after a second. Like if I show here, so when it will be 1000 milliseconds, so the second will be changed 4 to 3. Now it's a static, you can see it's a static, but when it will be 3 second, 2 second, every 1000 millisecond the second is changed. So that's why here I have passed 1000. So 1000 into 60, because see here just I will add a space, and now 60, first of all I will write and then I will explain why I am writing 60 and into 24. So guys, this one will be written days, but guys maybe you are getting confused here why, how it will be written days. So distance means its remaining value I am getting here. So from the distance, if I minus this 1000 millisecond into 60 minute into 60 second, because guys in within a 60 minute it's a 60 second, it's a 1 minute, and within a 60 minutes it's a 1 hour, right? So and how many hours and how many minutes into in a day? So one day it's complete into a 24 hours. So into 24 hours, how much hours and how much minutes we get, so that will be a our date, okay? So I mean our days. So now in the console, if I print this dot days, and then you will find here I will get the days value. So here you can see it's remaining 194 days. So same thing, just I will extract hours also. So first of all I will copy and paste, and now inside this hours variable just I will store the hours. So here from the distance, now here I will write that is percentage. So why I am writing percentage, so that I will explain also. So percentage, and this one divided, so first of all this one I will write into another parenthesis, you can see like that, okay? And after that it's divided by 1000 millisecond into 60 minute into 60 seconds, like this. So this will be written hours. So why I am writing here percentage? Percentage means guys, just here I am trying to explain. Suppose guys someone has given a number that is 70, and you have to be divided its 2. So what will be the remaining value, because we cannot divide 17 by 2, so there will be a remaining value. So in a language, how we can get in JavaScript, how we can get, so that is, if I write 17 percentage 2, so that means here the remaining value will be 1, because 2 into 8 is 16, so the remaining value is 1. So the same thing here, distance, from the distance, it's a divide. When I'm dividing, so I'm getting the days. Okay, I mean here I'm getting the output is days, that is 194, and it's a days, but from these days there is includes hour, like 194 days and 23 hours also, this one is included. But when I'm just written the method for returning days, so this 23 hours I'm not getting, and the hours, if it would be a 24, so that time the days would be changed like to 195. So guys, when like this way, when the hours will be reduced like 23, like 22, like 20, so this way when the hours will be completed 24 hours, so the days, one day will be less into 194, so like this way. So the hours is remaining from these days. Suppose here is the 194 days, so the hours 20, it's a remaining from days. When if it would be a 24 hours, so here it would not show the hours, so that time it show the days, because 24 hours in a day. So hours is the remaining value, so that's why for getting remaining value, you can see we write percentage. So same thing, from the hours we want to get the remaining value, so that's why I have written the percentage. And here I have written millisecond, because every millisecond the time is changed, because it's a second, every second the time is changed, so that, and every second it's a 1000 milliseconds. So millisecond, and how many minutes and how many seconds. So if in a day, how many minutes and how many seconds we get, so that it will be written the hours. So if I copy this one and if I paste, so I will remove this one and save. So you will find here it will be written the hours. You can see it's remaining 20 hours. So like this way, here I will copy this thing, paste, and instead of hours, just I will copy this means variable, and here I will paste, because now I will extract the minutes, how many minutes it's remaining. The same thing, it's the minutes it's remaining also, like 24, if it would be a 24 hours, so that time the date would be 195. Like if the hours, when the 1 hours will be less, like 23, so that time the days will be less 194, because when it's 24 hours, so it will not be calculated as a hours, so it will be calculated as a days, because in a 24 hours it's complete 1 days. So that's it. So same thing, like when it's a 60 minute, so it will be a hours, so we will not get as a minute. Okay, but when it will be 59 minutes, so that means the hours will be 22. So from the hours I'm getting the minute is remaining, right? Because when it's 60 minutes, so we will calculate it as a hours, not a minute, because in a 60 minute it's complete 1 hours. So when it will be 59 minutes, so the hours will be less, 1 hour will be less. Okay, so that time it will be shown 22 hours 59 minutes. But if it, when it will be 59 minutes, 22 hours, 60 minutes, so it won't be so like this. So it will be calculated like 23 hours, and then it will be like 0 1 minutes. Again it will be from 0 1 0 2 like this. So when it will be complete 60 minutes, then it will be shown again 24 hours, and minute will be start from again 0 1. So like this. So it's a countdown timer. I mean, it's not today to future date. It's not going like that. It's coming future to today's date. So that means first of all the minute will be 60, and the minute will start too late, because future to today's date I'm counting. So minute, when the minute will be 59 58, so like this. So when the minute will be 0, so the hours will be less 123 like this way. And when the hours will be like this way 23 22, and the hours will be 0, so the days will be less 1, that is 193 days like this way. Okay, so from the 20, suppose it's a 24 hours, so from 24 hours the remaining is minutes. Okay, like 50 minutes 59 minutes like this way. So that's why here I will minus this thing, that is percentage minus, I will just remove this 24, because just I'm calculating minutes. So when I'm calculating minutes, so I have to be check in a 1 hour how many minutes and how many seconds we get, right? So in 60 minute and 60 second, 60 second into on a 60 second, that complete 1 minute, and on a 60 minute it's complete 1 hour. So how into 1 hours how many minutes and how many seconds it's remaining. So that I will calculate, and just I will divide it from this one, because just I will divide into a second. Okay, because from the minute how many seconds it's remaining in a 1 minute, I mean how many seconds if complete, so then it's a 1 minute, like 60 seconds, when it's complete 60 seconds, so I will get 1 minute. So this one like this, so it will be written minutes. So I'm not showing it in console. If you write, so it will be show the 1 minute, and now I will just calculate the second like this way. So here I will write seconds, and from here when it's a second, so I don't need to calculate hours, just I will calculate like in a 1 minute how many seconds, like in a 1 minute it's a 60 seconds, so I will do like that. And in a 1 second how many millisecond, in a 1 second it's a 1000 millisecond like this. So it will be written second, and everything after returning everything, just I have stored in this variable which is here. So now here it will be shown like not this variable, just it will be shown after that getting it dynamically. So if I save, and after it will be refreshed, so you will find the time is changed like 6 seconds. Again when I will refresh, we will find here the time is changed to 0 second, because it's complete 0 second. If I again refresh, so when it's complete 0 seconds, so you will find here the minutes will be less 49 after refreshing this one. So you can see minute is 49 and seconds start to count again, and now it's a 48. So again when I will refresh, so you will find the second is less. You can see now it's 3 seconds is almost expand. You can see like this. But here is the one problem, every time I had to refresh for getting the time how long the expiry date is valid. So every time when I'm refreshing, so I'm getting the date. You can see now 18. If I refresh, you can see it's 14. So every time I have to be refreshed. But guys, here is the method. So this method I called inside an ng on it. So when I'm refreshing, the page is reloading, and so that time the method is calling, and I'm getting the value of dynamic value. But guys, here it has a method that's called set interval. So set interval method just execute after the time which you will set. Like here if I write set interval, this one parenthesis equals to arrow like this. So this is the set interval method, and inside this set interval method, just here you have to be set the number, like after how many times the method will be executed. So here I will set the number is 1000, and this method I will cut from here, and I will just and paste here. So here you can see like this. So just this set interval method, and this set interval method will execute every after 1 second, I mean that is 1000 millisecond. So just you have to be put a number. So if you want to put into the set interval method will be execute after 1 hours, so you can put it 1000 millisecond into 60, not 60, like just you have to be calculate. If you suppose if you want to put it this set interval method after 2 seconds, so 1000 millisecond means 1 second, after 2 seconds means 2000 millisecond, like this. So you can put, but I need every second this interval method will be execute. So then I will get the second value, right? So second execute after every second, like 14 second. When it will be complete 1000 millisecond, it will be a 13 seconds. So we need in this function execute after every 1000 millisecond. So that's why I will write it 1000 millisecond. And this set interval method I have stored inside a variable that's called x. You can write, this is the variable, so variable name you can write as per your choice. So I have written the variable name is x. So now you will find, you can see every 1000 millisecond this method is executing, and I'm getting the time 5 4 3 0 2 1 0, and the minute will be changed. You can see it's the 45 minutes, like this. But guys, now when it will complete 194 days, so the offer will be expired. So how I can do that? So that is this set interval method I have stored into a x variable. So here I have to be write another method, that is, I mean first of all I have to be write a condition. So I will just remove this console, and here I will write a condition, if condition. So if like distance is less than 0, so that time here I will write clear interval. This method parentheses are very simple, which I want to clear this set interval method, and this set interval method I have stored into this x variable. So just if I write clear interval x, so that means this one will be expire, and this is the variable x. So here I have to be write this dot x. So now when the date will be expired, I mean I will come on this date January 4, so the offer will be expired, and distance is -0, because this distance is, I'm getting a number. Suppose the distance is just it need after 24 days the offer will be expired. So when it's 24 days, 23, then 22, 21 and 20, like this way the days will be reduced, and it will comes in 0 days. I mean when I will be in a January 4 2020, so I need 0 days for this offer. So in this 0 days the offer will be expired. So that's why when the distance less than 0, I mean suppose distance is 0, I mean I am in a January 4 January, so that means the today the offer will be end. So it will be left 0 days. So when the distance will be less than 0, so the offer will be end, that is clear interval. And when it will be clear interval, so if you want to show the user that offer is expired, so you can write any variable, and inside this variable you can show a message. Suppose in this days variable, I want to show a message. So here I will like this days, and here I will write offer is expired. So it's showing error, guys. So I hope you understand why the error is showing, because here you can see this days variable I have written number type, but here after that I'm showing into a string, so that's why it's showing error. So here if I set any type, so that means in this days variable I can store anything, number or string. So now it's the error is removed. So if I save, and but before that the date if I change, so then it will be more clear to you. So today's date is June 23 and 2021, and now the time is 18 and 52. So here just I will write 53 and 0000 seconds, like this. So now it's a 52 minute and it's remaining 1 minute for expiring offer. So after 1 minute like this, it's need 22, 21, 10 second when the second will be completed, because suppose the today is offer will be end. So that type of date I have set. So when it's a 0, and you can see it's showing a message that is offer is expired. So like this way you can do that. Okay, I hope guys you have enjoyed this video, and if you want to get this type of more Angular videos, so you can subscribe and press the notification bell icon. And just one thing I want to suggest, that is please watch my JavaScript tutorial or also, because these are most important, because Angular is the framework of JavaScript. So if you should know the basic knowledge of JavaScript, right? And guys, if you find this video is helpful, so don't forget to like this video.